Man City Fan TV. This is Kiam and here's another episode of our FIFA career mode. So it's episode 20 on this FIFA career mode, and we've got some big games coming up for you in today's episode. So I'm just going to do a little recap. You'll see on your screen there, it's in the Champions League colours. So we have some big fixtures coming up in this one. Here's Brad. Evening, Brad. How are you doing? So we've got some big fixtures coming up. I'm going to go to the calendar just to refresh your memory. So on episode 19, we beat Roma in the Champions League second leg. We lost to Roma in the Champions League second leg, but that tie was done and dusted. We obviously progressed to the Champions League. Retro NUFC, how you doing, mate? Welcome aboard. We beat Newcastle. Funny that you said that, NUFC. We beat Newcastle in the last episode. We beat Brighton. No, we didn't. We drew. I can't read. We drew with Brighton 1-1. And now we've got Real Madrid in the semi-final of the Champions League. Let's just have a recap of the semi-final of the Champions League. So it's us against Real Madrid. And Liverpool are playing Atletico Madrid in the other one. So big games. We've got Bournemouth sandwiched between the two Real Madrid fixtures. So big stream, big episode today. We've got to try and concentrate as much as possible because I'm going to struggle. I've got a feeling I'm going to struggle. I've not played any FIFA whatsoever since the last one. How are you doing, Catherine? Welcome aboard. So I've not played any FIFA since the last episode at all. Not even the odd little game around the house. Andy's on. Come on, Kiam, he says. So yeah, big episode. We've got to try and get some wins. Let's just take a look at the squad. I think some of our squad is a little bit knackered at the moment. We're going to have to make some changes. You see, Mahrez is tired, Aguero, Sané, but we've got some fresh players behind that. I'll probably freshen it up front anyway. No excuses. Andy's saying, let's get this done. I'll try and not make as many excuses as possible. The sun has moved around and it has covered my television screen, but I'm not using that as an excuse. I've just pulled the blinds down, so I'm prepped. And I've been out running this morning. I've been doing my exercises, all in preparation for this big Champions League FIFA episode, because I want to try and do something that Pep has not even done. I want to try and bring the Champions League back to the Etihad. How are you doing, Noah? Welcome aboard. Hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're still coping with this lockdown and, everyone's remaining strong, looking after each other. Remember, stay in, wash your hands, all of that. It's important that you continue to do it. So let's do the press conference then. So will we see more of Sterling? Rotation is key. Do you reckon that the location of the match will be an important factor in your team's performance? We're prepared to go anywhere. On paper, it looks like Real Madrid and Manchester City are similar in terms. You never thought you'd hear that, Blues? We must not underestimate Real Madrid. So that's the press conference done. The build-up's done. Are you doing a second season, says Catherine. I am going to second season. And the reason is, I want to do it anyway, just to do it, obviously, for the channel. But I want to do it all on the same mode on Legendary, because half of this season was played on Ultimate. Hence why I'm not doing that well in the league. And I think we can win the lot. I think we can do a quadruple. If we play a full season on Legendary, I think I can win the quadruple. So that's the aim. So let's get on with it then. We're away from home in the first leg of this Champions League semi-final against Real Madrid. We're going to be in our black kit. Real Madrid obviously in their white kit. So pretty much what happened a few months back at the Bernabeu. I'm going to drop Aguero. I'm going to play Gabi Jesus. So I'm doing a Pep. I'm going to drop Mahrez and play Kylian Mbappe. And then Sané's a little bit worrying. I've got to say Sané being injured is not good. Where's Raheem? So Raheem's going to come in on that left-hand side. So that's the team I'm going to go with. Noah's saying, Kiam, you know that older players get worse in the next season. Yeah, they probably do. I'm going to have to refresh the squad. I'm definitely going to refresh the squad in the summer transfer window. So I'm going to need your help. I want everyone to suggest some players to me when it gets to the summer transfer window, and we'll see what we can do. But that's a good enough team, I think, to take us through this game. We're at the Bernabeu. Big game on this episode 20. Man City Fan TV FIFA Career Mode series. Hit the like button, guys. Hit subscribe. Hit the bell notification. Also, go over and look at the video that was posted earlier today. It's Chris Baker. He's done a fantastic video on the channel that went up earlier on today. So do go over and have a look at that. And let's get on with this one. And you're going to see a few more of those little videos. They're called News in Briefs. They're just short, snappy videos on the channel. Chris was looking at players' training regimes and things like that. So go over and take a look. So let's get this one underway. And Noah's saying David Silva leaves at the end of the season. Yes. I'm wearing the black kit right now, says Catherine. I like the black kit. Like I say, it's grown on me a lot. I didn't like it at first. I was a little bit... I don't know. I'm a bit boring when it comes to kits. I like the old retro style of kit. And when they start getting too fancy with the colours, I always get a little bit worried. But they've grown on me a bit more as the season's progressed. So here we go. Big night in the Champions League. We're at the Bernabeu. The players are coming out. Kevin De Bruyne leading the team out. And this is a place where City obviously won in real life. How are you doing, Thomas? How are you doing, Harmon? Welcome aboard. So let's get this one underway. You can see there, we're in the semi-finals. We've got Liverpool and Atletico Madrid on the other side. I'll skip past this. We don't want any Champions League music. I don't like Champions League music, let's be honest. I just want to boo it whenever I hear it. And Andy's wearing... No, Martin's wearing his house coat. Martin's on. Martin's wearing his house coat. I don't have a house coat, like a dressing gown or anything like that. I must admit, I'm always too hot to wear things like that, so I usually just stroll about in a t-shirt and a pair of shorts, even in the winter. It's just the way I'm built. So we're underway. So let's get it. Let's get our heads on this game. We've got to concentrate. This isn't a kind of game where we can... You know, I'm not going to be able to interact as much as possible, so... Oh no, wait a minute. Disaster strikes straight away, and I should have checked this. I'm on my lunch hour at work, so I've not had a chance to check it, but I've been playing. I did do a game online, so I did lie to you a little bit because I said I didn't, but I played online because I'm trying to get an ultimate team set up for the channel, which is not being very successful, I'll be honest, because I'm so far behind everyone. I was getting hammered every game, but it changed the settings over. Slide, tackle, press. So that looks good now. No excuses. No excuses. I just had to change those settings back. So here we go. Let's get this one underway. Well in there. Digne. So Lucas Digne at left back. The man we brought in from Everton. Oh, this isn't good. He's opened us up here. Early doors. It's not good. Oh, my days. Shocking start. Shocking start. One little ball inside. The whole defence was split open there. That was very... I mean, look at that. You think there someone would have come out and pressed the ball. It's a great goal, to be fair, but we've been hit early on. And Real Madrid take the lead in this semi-final. And Andy's saying, yeah, first the sun. Are you Martin in disguise? Ocean Rage, here we go again. Come on, Ocean Rage, keep the faith. I mean, I must admit, I don't like the fact I've gone 1-0 down, because FIFA is a lot harder when you go a goal down. But we're away from home. Let's just try and get an away goal. Get them back to the Etihad. But that is not the start we wanted on this episode 20. It really isn't. Well, here comes Gabby Jesus. Gabby Jesus. Oh, tried to take the man on. 1-0 down at the Bernabeu in a matter of seconds, really, on the clock. Well, minutes. And we've got to recover from this, Blues. We've got to show a bit of character, but you need to show character to win the Champions League. You know, you ain't going to have it all your own way. So we're going to have to fight. But I don't like the start of this. I must admit, the feel of this game. It's going to feel, it's going to be a difficult match. I can just feel it. And I'm so rusty, like I say. So rusty at the moment. So we just got to get our heads down. Let's keep a bit of possession. It's all about possession in the Champions League. Here comes Lucas Digne down the left. Backies, that's a bit sloppy. That's a foul, ref. I mean, come on. Referee. Skriniar at the back. Another signing that we made. Walker. Good ball through there now. That's a good ball to Kevin. Kevin's going to cross it in. Gabby Jesus going for the header there. And that was the combination, wasn't it? At the Bernabeu. Kevin De Bruyne and Gabby. Ball comes in. There's a header. Oh, it's a free header by the Scarecrow. It was the man himself, Kyle Walker. The naughty boy. A free header there. Should have been making it 1-1. Should have been making it 1-1. Oh, come on, Blues. We need to... we've got to try and score as early as possible. Get back in it. The longer it goes, FIFA just has a way of making it more and more difficult when you're trailing. And they'll get loads of breaks towards the end of this game. So I've just got to be careful. Comes Bernardo into Fernandinho. Back to Bernardo. Nice turn into Gabby Jesus. It's a good ball through De Bruyne. Oh, how's he tackled? I mean, was that Ramos? He just appeared out of nowhere then to block that. Oh, it's good play. Here's De Bruyne with a shot. Kevin, oh, fires the shot. Good save by Courtois. And if one thing I know about Courtois, he is very good on this game. And he's tipped it over the bar. But we're putting a bit of pressure on. It's a good response after going a goal down. Kyle Walker up there again, going for a header. Here comes Raheem Sterling. Good ball in. Oh, tries to play it back into Sterling. And this is where the danger lies. They could hit us on the break now. Here comes Eden Hazard. And again, Hazard out wide. This is dangerous. Got to try and keep our shape a little bit. We can't be getting caught on the break. And this is not good, Blues. This is not good. Good save there. And that's just a little warning sign, Real Madrid on the counter. That's why we need to keep hold of the ball. Not give it away cheaply. Here comes Raheem Sterling now. Raheem's going to run at his man into Bernardo. Oh, Bernardo turned back into danger then, didn't need to. And this is a tough, tough game coming up towards half-time. 41 minutes on the clock. And, yeah, this is as tight as expected. Let's see if we can nick one before half-time. Here comes De Bruyne, back inside to Fernandinho. Back to De Bruyne, plays it wide to Walker. Good run. Oh, Walker, come on, pick your pass out. And Mbappe was ahead of him then. All he had to do was find the man. Plays it into Gabby Jesus. Good turn by Gabby. Takes the ball in, this could be it. It is, we've gone, oh, what a ball that is. Gabby Jesus plays it inside, little dink over the top, superb ball. And it's that man, Bernardo Silva, bubblegum. He gets us an equaliser in the Bernabeu. What a ball that was, look at Gabby. Little dink over the top, saw the runner coming in. And that's the away goal, guys, and a very important away goal. We had to get an away goal just before half-time as well. Come on, and Zidane, not an happy man there. Not an happy man. Get in, Ocean Rage, yeah. Noah, get in. Kiam, whoop, 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 whoop. I like that. Sorry, I'm late, says Chris. I went to Atletico's ground. Ah, you went to the wrong stadium, mate. No, this one's at the Bernabeu. You wouldn't be going to Atletico's ground at the moment, would you? I don't think anyone would want to be in Madrid. I don't think anyone would want to travel anywhere. But what a goal, what an equaliser just before half-time. Just what we needed. 1-1. And you can see there from the stats, we're doing pretty well. 53% of the possession. We've had 4 shots to Real Madrid's 2. 3 shots on target. So we're having the better of this game. We are on top. We just need to be sensible. Because Real Madrid are dangerous on the break. So let's see if we can just be sensible, keep hold of the ball, nothing stupid, no daft overloads where we end up short. So second half underway. And here we go. So Fernandinho into Gabby. Needs a bit of support in the middle. Oh, nearly. Oh, what's going on? He's giving it. It's a gift. Look at that. It's a gift. I took my hands off the joypad then. I was putting the joypad down. Courtois just palmed it out. That's all you have to do. Play it into the danger zone, guys. The pressure of playing against Kiam was too much. The in-game. Oh, I turned the in-game commentary off because it used to just interfere on the audio. Noah. That was a howler of an error from Courtois. He must still think he's playing for Chelsea. Classic Courtois ocean rage. Yeah, you're right, mate. What was that? Yeah, I've never, to be honest, I've never seen anything like that. I wasn't expecting that. I played a pretty poor ball into the middle. Yeah, played a pretty poor ball into the middle and somehow we got it. But that's 2 away goals at the Bernabeu. I'm not grumbling one little bit at this. And from going a goal down early on, City have turned this one around. It could be a historical night at the Bernabeu. Now, I can't claim to be doing something Pep hasn't done because he's beat him at the Bernabeu, hasn't he? So, well played, De Bruyne. This is better football now from the Blues. It's good football, this. It's good football again. He's going to go over the top. He's going to get the cross in. Oh, it's good football, that. Really good football. Thought Gabby was going to get on the end of it and just touch it past Courtois. It's got to try and close this gap off. It just seemed like there's a little bit of a gap in the midfield between the defence and the midfield when they're breaking on us. We've got to try and close that up because I don't like the feel of it. That's a great ball around the back. They split me open here, you've got to say. And Ederson, he doesn't do what Courtois does. Ederson, safe pair of hands, under control. Plays it out to Skriniar. Here comes Walker. It's a good run down the wing by KDB. Little ball backwards and back into him. And it could be Kevin again. Nice back heel. Oh, try to lay it back. Oh, Kevin just went back to the edge of the box there to Mbappe. But the defender read it. And Real Madrid on the break. We just need to be a little bit more sensible here. We're trying to go for a third goal and I don't think we need to. Go on, Ederson, what are you doing? Oh, Ederson there. This time he was a little bit indecisive. Lancao, City. That's the one. Dylan, Leeds fan here. First time tuning in. Hope to play you next season. Yeah, I hope we do. I've got a soft spot for Leeds. I've mentioned on previous episodes I used to live in Leeds and go to the Leeds games when you were in the Champions League back in the day. So, yeah, I hope we are playing you. You've got a great fan base. You're a big club. You deserve to be in the Premier League as well. So hopefully you make it. So come on, let's see this one out. 76 minutes on the clock. Good tackle, Bernardo. Do I need to make some subs? I do need to make some subs. I'm going to make some when I get a moment. I just don't want to hit pause because if I do... Oh, good header. Was that offside? I think it was. Let's make some subs. So Bernardo, I'm going to take Bernardo off. Everyone's knackered. That's the only problem. Rodri. Yeah, I've got a really knackered... I'm going to bring Rodri on just to shore it up. I'm going to... Actually, I'm going to change the formation. I don't usually change the formation. I'm a little bit of a stickler when it comes to my formation, but I am going to... I'm going to do this. I'm going to do 4-3-3 defend. And I'm going to have Rodri and Fernandinho just dropping back a little bit there. Let's just shore this game up a bit now. We've only got a few minutes on the clock. That was offside. That'll do me. Into Skriniar. If we could take 2-1 back to the Etihad, I'll be very, very, very happy, to say the least. And that's a shocking ball. Terrible ball there. Come on, we've got to keep hold of this. Ruben Diaz, yeah, he's a little bit tired though, Martin. I think I played him in another game and I think he's tired. I will maybe give him a chance in the second leg. I don't know. Skriniar as well just seems to have a little bit more pace than Ruben Diaz. So it's getting a bit tight. 85 minutes on the clock. And that's a good ball into Gabby. Gabby's a beast. Look at Gabby go. The beast Gabby is. Look at him. You can't even get near him. Gabby. It could be it. It's Raheem Sterling. It's 3-1. Is it Raheem or is it Mbappe? I can't tell at the moment. Could be Mbappe actually. I think it is. It could be. It's 3-1. What a goal. That could be. That's 3 away goals. It's Raheem. Raheem Sterling at the Bernabeu. I was right first time. Great pullback. That was all about Gabby Jesus. Gabby Jesus. Fantastic play. Got round the back. And there was the man, Raheem Sterling, waiting to tap it in. And we're 3-1 up in this first leg. That's a third away goal. And that could be very important going back to the Etihad. That could be crucial. What a goal. Just what we needed. I mean, I would have took 2-1, but, you know, that's a little cherry on the cake. We've got to try and see this one out, though. There we go. That's the time up. And it's a 3-1 win away at the Bernabeu on this first game on episode 20 on this Man City Fan TV Live career mode. It's a semi-final of the Champions League. And we're going to be taking a 3-1 lead back to the Etihad. So I'm more than happy with that. What a performance. Cherry on the Bakewell, says Martin. And you know what? I can't get a Bakewell where I live. I would love a Bakewell tart about now. I think I earned a Bakewell tart with that performance. So post-match interview. Let's do it. Let's get to the post-match interview. Dupe is on as well. Firm beating Barcelona was way better. What beating Barcelona in this campaign? Probably. Cometh the hour. Cometh the hour. Yes. So far so good, but it's early days. It's only the first leg. We don't want to get carried away. And if anyone watched the career mode we did on FIFA 19, you will know that I got to the Champions League final. And I lost to Liverpool. And guess who's in the other semi-final of this? Liverpool. So we might have a little bit of either deja vu and go out, or it could be a good chance for me to get some revenge. So let's check on the Premier League table then, because I'm not sure if it is over, if it's a step too far, or if we can do it where... Yeah, I mean, we're 7 points behind. We've only got 3 games. We've only got 9 points to play for. So 3 games left to play for. 3 games left to play. Arsenal, they've got an extra game as well. So, yeah, we're not going to win the Premier League. We're going to have to hold our hands up there. We just need to secure top 4. So we're 4 points clear of Chelsea. So we really do need to secure top 4. If we win the Champions League, obviously it doesn't matter. We'll be back in it anyway. But we do need to try and secure the top 4. Arsenal top. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Mad Leprechaun. You can tell it's a computer game. It's been a many, many years since we've seen Arsenal at the top of the Premier League, that's for sure. So it's Bournemouth in the Premier League on this second game. So let's have a look. Martin says, failed in the league, sacked the manager for that. You've got to remember though, Martin, half of this season was played on ultimate difficulty. And then after Christmas, they did something with the patch and made ultimate difficult. Absolutely ridiculous, so I couldn't play it at all. So that's my excuse. Do you have egg on your Bakewell? Yeah, Andy with egg on his pizza. I mean, what's all that about? Egg on? I've never heard of egg on a pizza, I must admit. I've not heard of egg on a pizza. Will we see more of Mbappe? Rotation is key. MartinExcuse.com. Excuse. This is Martin, who I absolutely pummeled the other day, 3-0. Even though I was playing with one hand and a cup of tea in the other. We're going to have to play, Martin and I are going to have to play on the channel and record it, that's for sure. Noah, I started a career mode with Leeds and bought Max Aaron. Yeah, Max Aaron's he's a cracking right back to have. Dylan's going to start a career mode tomorrow. And Andy says it was Helen's traditional Italian. It looked good. Andy sent me a picture of the final pizza, and it did look good. I would have eaten it, that's for sure. So let's make some changes then. I'm going to rest Skriniar. Going to bring in Diaz, that's Martin's boy. Going to bring in the Stockport Iniesta. We're going to rest Bernardo. Bring in David. Rodri is going in holding midfield. Sergio up front. Riyad on the right. Leroy on the left. That's like our reserve forward line. Sané, Aguero and Mahrez, which is a little bit ridiculous, let's be honest, but I'll take it. Aarons is going right back. We're going to play Johnny Stones at centre back as well with Diaz. Lucas Digne is our only left back. And who can I play instead of Lucas Digne? I keep making this mistake. This kid here, Wilson. Let's play this kid, Wilson. I don't even know who Wilson is. I really do need to bulk up the squad. So that's a task for everyone when it gets to the summer months of this FIFA season. I want as much help as possible trying to build this squad. I'm going to bring in a few players just to improve the depth, because I haven't got a spare left back because I'm stupid and I sold Angelino and Mendy. So here we go. This is Bournemouth then in the Premier League. Kiam, do you ever train your players? No. Well, sometimes I do train them. I find it, I don't know if does it really help, Noah, if you train your players? I've done it a little bit on previous career modes, and I find that it doesn't really improve them. I mean, it improves them a little bit, but I find they improve anyway just playing games, so I tend to just do that. Ferhan has said, Kiam, I would play a bit more quicker in passing. I just beat Real Madrid, Ferhan, 3-1 away. I think my passing was all right, but I'll take it on board. You must be a FIFA legend of a player if you're not happy with a 3-1 at Madrid, mate. I don't know what you'll be happy with, but no, I'll take that on. Good advice, mate. Good advice. Jack Harrison, what a player. Yeah, I like Jack Harrison. Good kid. F. Mendy and Hernandez, two left-back options. Yeah, good shout, Lankow. So here we go, we're underway. It's Bournemouth at the Etihad. Do you remember that Etihad, guys? That's City's home stadium. We've not been there for a while. I know you guys back in Manchester will be missing it the most because you go week in, week out. I miss it like mad. But I don't go anymore, so I won't be missing it the same as you. Well, here we go. David Silva with a shot. Ballooned it over the top. I keep shooting with David Silva on his right foot, and I don't know why I bother. I'm in Canada, Dylan. I'm in Canada at the moment. I'm originally from Manchester, though. I was a season ticket holder for 28 years at Manchester City, at the Etihad. I was south stand in the Etihad, and I was north stand mainly at Main Road. So yeah, seen all the ups and downs. But then I decided that my life ambition when it came to football was to move to Canada to watch the Vancouver Whitecaps. No, that's just a joke. The Vancouver Whitecaps are absolutely terrible. The MLS is terrible. I bought a season ticket in the MLS when I first got here to watch the Vancouver Whitecaps, and it was absolutely awful. I think I ended up going to half of the games on my season ticket and giving the rest away. And then I just remember going to the stadium and just handing back my season card. I actually gave them the season card back and just said, nah, it's not for me. Wasn't the same, wasn't quite the standard of City. Dupé's in Canada. Yeah, what part of Canada are you in, mate? I'm in Vancouver, West Coast, mate. I'm the West Coast style. I live right on the coast. And very early this morning, 6 a.m. this morning, I was having a nice run down the beach. That's my isolation, my exercise. I get out in the morning now before anyone else arrives. It was just me and a couple of homeless people on the beach. Just how I like it. You know, not really the homeless people. It's a shame actually to see them out and about, but that's what happens. You know, not shame to see them out and about, but shame to see them, you know, on the beach and having to sleep rough. Oi. But that's why Man City Fan TV supports Tackle for Manchester. We support a homeless charity. So, you know, do always support our videos because we do donate to Tackle for Manchester for the homeless as well. So let's get this one underway. It's a bit of a, what's the phrase, damp squib, is that the phrase, this game? There's not much riding on it. We're just playing for a bit of pride, I suppose. I mean, we do need to try and secure that top 4 spot because if we don't win the Champions League, we still need to finish in the top 4 for next season. Otherwise, we won't have Champions League football. And it will be like doing a Man United career mode, won't it? Where you play Europa League and, you know, we've gone past those embarrassing days. We'll leave that for the Reds. Good ball in. Phil Foden, the stop point Iniesta, took too long with his shot. Should have finished. I should have dinked that one, shouldn't I? Why didn't I dink it? Robert Lang, hey Kiam. Hope you're doing okay. You're epic at FIFA. I don't know about that. I do my best, Robert. I won't say I'm epic. I was good back in it when I was younger, when I was about 17, 18. I used to play computer games it's probably a bit younger than that, 15, 16. Used to play computer games all the time. And I remember playing a guy who was like 4th in the world at Pro Evolution and I beat him. So there's one for you. But I was a Pro Evolution player, I wasn't a FIFA player. That was way back. I don't play it half as much now. I mean, I'm playing this on my lunch hour because I don't really get much time. Oh, good ball into Sané. And Bournemouth here putting up a bit of a rearguard action to keep us out. Ooh, bit of a sloppy pass back there. Ederson into Wilson. I don't know who Wilson is, but he's in the team today. One of our kids. Foden. So a bit of a sloppy half there. 45 minutes on the clock. Not a lot's happened. We really do need to step up. Ferhan, does the Canadian government give money to people who can't work like in the UK? Yeah, it does. Apparently, the Canadian government is giving people 75% of their salary if they can't work. So it is helping them out. So Noah tried to buy Callum Hudson from Chelsea for Leeds. Callum Hudson-Odoi. I'm not his biggest fan, to be honest. I think he's a little overrated. I mean, he's okay on FIFA. But I know in real life he's way overrated. He reminds me of a sort of low-grade Sean Wright-Phillips. If you remember Sean Wright-Phillips. Come on, City. We need to defend better here now. This is going to get a little bit tight, this league, if we don't win this one. Go on, run, Phil. There we go, Phil. Oh, he should have gone earlier then with that pass. Well, that's better. Oh, how's he turned us there? No way. What's going on? The way he held me off then, he was like Hodor from Lord of the Rings. What's all that about? Here comes. Is that Callum? That's Callum Wilson. Comes David Silva, the magician. And it was good. I was reading the other day that City are going to do something for David Silva after all of this, Corona crisis is over. David Silva will get the send-off he deserves, which is fantastic news, because if anyone deserves it, it's that man, isn't it? David Silva has been absolutely unbelievable for Manchester City. Greatest City player I've ever seen. And trust me, I've seen some gems in my time. The likes of Gary Megson. Look him up. That's a little bit of sarcasm. Right, here comes Rodri. Come on now, let's step. Rodri there, look at that. He's the beast. Rodri just stepping away from his man. I don't think I've ever seen that actually happen in real life. Into Aguero. Here comes Aguero. Goes through. Oh, that defender just closed the angle there. Thought I'd dummied him. But we really do need to step up. Come on, someone get on that. What's that's poor. Really poor play there. We should have had that ball. We had so many men back. This is not a good performance at the moment. Oh, get it out. Casual defending at the back there. Just brought it down under all sorts of pressure. Comes Aguero. And you see, I definitely play better when I've got Gabby Jesus. I don't know what it is, but I just don't play well with Aguero, which is not good, is it? Because you want to play well with Aguero. Comes Leroy. Leroy Sané plays it into Rodri. It's a good ball in. Here comes Sergio again. I think that was David actually trying to get on it. 76 minutes on the clock. 0-0 at home to Bournemouth. We need a win. We've just got to pick up. Even a scrappy 1-0 will do it. We just need the points to get that top 4 place sorted. Aguero. Aguero. There you go. You know the man's there. I said I don't play well with Aguero, but when it matters, little nick around the man. It just glided that past the man. And then just smashed it in. What place in Canada is the warmest in the winter, Ferhan? It's where I am, Vancouver, West Coast. We have similar weather to Manchester in the winter. Get a little bit of rain. We don't really get any snow. Get in, Sergio. There we go. 1-0, just what we needed. That's going to be 3 important points now. Takes the pressure off a little bit for the remainder of the season. We've got to keep that gap with Chelsea just behind us in 5th place in the league. We don't want Chelsea knocking us out of that top 4. I just do not want to do a Europa League career mode. It's beyond embarrassing. It is beyond embarrassing. You know, I'll save that for the likes of Goldbridge and the Red Cartel crew. They like doing their Europa League career modes. You don't get that on Man City Fan TV. We're the real deal. There we go, David Silva. Into Rodri. Plays it into Foden. Back to Aguero. Aguero! You like my commentary there? Did a little bit of that. I like Martin's Aguero the other day on his live watch-along. That watch-along Martin did for the 93-20 match was absolutely fantastic. And at the end where he shouted Aguero, it actually took me back. It really did take me back to that day. And I was in the ground for that. I was in the ground. I was there for the Aguero goal. I think the last thing I saw before I moved to Canada was where we beat Liverpool. I went to Wembley to watch us beat Liverpool in the Carabao. But there we go. Nice and easy, he says. In other words, a scraped to 1-0 win. It was a 1-0 win against Bournemouth. That'll do. You know, we're not going to get carried away. We're not going to get the bunting out and celebrate the fact we might get in the top 4. We're not that kind of club. We've got bigger fish to fry. And we've got the second leg against Real Madrid coming up now. So Landgau, subs. Yeah, Chris Baker, Ferhan Zaba's the best. Zaba is the best. Zaba's the best right back. There was a competition, wasn't there? Who's the best, Zabaleta or Walker? I saw it on social media, and Zabaleta he's different gravy, man. So let's get this press conference done then. So where am I? Press conference for the Real Madrid second leg at the Etihad. Can Kiam get Manchester City to a Champions League final? Something we've never seen, guys. Can we get to the Champions League final? After a narrow 1-0 win, nothing changes. Yeah, nothing does change. This is still going to be hard. Your side have a bit of a mixed bag in terms of results recently. My players will improve soon.
That's all we have time
Ferhan, Messi is Argentina's best player, but Maradona is better in international level. Yeah, I mean, Maradona was absolutely unbelievable. Messi, though, I mean, Messi, for this generation, I mean, football's a lot faster as well, a lot sharper than it was. I think Messi is a very special talent, but Maradona, I grew up watching him when he played for Napoli as well, and he was absolutely unbelievable. No, Messi is the best ever. I'm not. I don't think Messi's the best ever. I mean, my best player ever is actually going to be involved in this game in a moment that we're about to play. But he's going to be stood on the touchline. Zinedine Zidane. He's the greatest player I've ever seen. From a technical perspective, I just thought that guy was unbelievable. His touch, his control, doing it in big games. I mean, you remember that goal he scored in the Champions League final against Leverkusen at Hampden Park. You know, I just think the guy was different level. But, you know, it's all opinion. Everyone has their own favourite player. Maradona, some people say Pele, because I think Pele scored 78 hat-tricks or something like that in his career. So, you know, there's lots of arguments to be made. It's a good debate, actually. Who was your greatest ever player? Debate. But here we go. This is the third game then on this episode 20 on this Man City Fan TV Career Mode Live. Big game. Second leg. Champions League. We can get to a Champions League final. Come on. Can we get to a Champions League final? Can we do it? Can we make history? Dupe has never seen Zidane play because he's 14. Dupe, get on YouTube, mate, and just type in Zidane. Watch the technique. Watch him on the ball. Type in Zidane Champions League final goal. Have a look, mate, and you will not be disappointed. I promise you that. So here we go. So you can see there, Liverpool are losing their first leg. They lost 3-2 at Atletico Madrid. So very, real to life, isn't it? Losing to Atletico Madrid, Liverpool. But we beat Real Madrid. So again, very real, real life. So let's see if we can get the job done. And then we're going to have a Champions League final. But I have a sneaky suspicion Liverpool will get the job done in the other match. I think we're going to end up playing Liverpool if we get past. So we've just got to be very sensible now. Keep the ball. We've got a 3-1 lead, 3 away goals. Let's get this one done, guys. Here comes Kyle Walker. Lays it into, it's a great ball there to Mbappe. Straight off the bat, Mbappe. Great ball in. Oh, I should have played it. Oh, Gabby was 3 in the middle. Oh, thought that was going to be an early goal and job done. We could have got the the Wambars out and had a party. Does anyone remember Wambars? That's another one you might have to Google, Wambars. Oh, come on, here comes Fernandinho. Back to De Bruyne. Good ball in. Good ball over the top. Oh, nearly there. The run there. Bernardo made a cracking run. Try to dink it over the top to him. But straight away in this second leg Champions League game, it's City asking all the questions of Real Madrid. Real Madrid try to find a bit of rhythm. We can't let them do that. That's not going to help when they do balls like that. But here comes Ederson. Great touch, Ederson there, as you would expect. Comes De Bruyne. Plays it into Kyle Walker. To Fernandinho, wide. To Lucas Digne. I think Lucas Digne's done a good job for us, to be honest. I'm quite happy. It's a good ball over the top. Oh, De Bruyne with a cracking run. Try to dink it through to him. And we're doing everything right at the moment. Let's just keep our shape. Try and pick them off on the break. 20 minutes on the clock. We don't have to overcommit. That's a good ball wide there, though. Oh, offside. Lucky it was offside because the Scarecrow was daydreaming. Nutties on fire. I've never heard of Nutties. I've never heard of Nutties. What is that, a bar, Andy? Nutty bar? So I never thought I'd be in a Champions League semi-final and talking about nutty bars at the same time. Just shows you where this, FIFA life can take you. So that's a good turn. It's Gabby again. Gabby is a beast. Gabby's going to lay this inside. Oh, he was just laying it back to the middle. Would have been a great ball. And that's what I love about Gabby on this game. He's got so much pace, so much energy. And he's really unselfish. He does a lot of work for the team. It sounds like Gabby in real life, I suppose. But he's really good to play with. He works a lot harder on the game than Aguero. I mean, Aguero's probably he is the better finisher. Come on. Oh, no, get it out. Header. Good header, that. Now, Lucas Digne again. We need to get back in. Go on, Ferner. Don't let him out. Kyle Walker, do your job, Scarecrow. Absolutely skinned. Scarecrow might as well have not even been there. Luckily, Skriniar's switched on. It's a good ball. Mbappe now. This is where we've got a bit of speed, a bit of pace about us. Mbappe plays it inside. Could be a good ball through. Oh, it should have been. Everything was right. That's a good ball wide. Raheem Sterling down the left. Back to Digne. Lays it back. It's a shot. Oh, it was Bernardo Silva. Did everything right. Digne down the left into Sterling. Nice bit of interplay between the two. Sterling and Digne are linking up really well on that left-hand side. I laid it back and Bernardo should have been finishing that. Come on, just close the gap. Poor, that should have closed that gap off there. Don't like this. Don't like this. This hasn't got a good feel to it, this break. That's a nice interception there, Digne. Well done. And I got to say, Digne at the moment has been man of the match. Lucas Digne, and if Cal's watching, come and take your glory, mate, because it was Cal who suggested getting Lucas Digne. This is his favourite Everton player. Kyle Walker into De Bruyne. Back there. And there we go, half time. So pretty comfortable at the moment. We're doing quite well. Probably should be in front. We've had the opportunities to go in front, but we're not. Martin, let's lift that trophy, Martin says. We've got to do it, haven't we? We've got to try and lift that trophy. Casemiro for CDM, says Martin. That's a good shout, Casemiro from Real Madrid. Yeah, I do like Casemiro. Can Messi speak English or not, Ferhan? I don't know. I can't say I've met him very much, especially not here in Canada. So here we go. Second half on this second leg semi-final. Champions League. Can we do it? Can we get to a Champions League final? We just need to hang on. I don't want to concede a goal though. I don't want it to turn into nervous moments. I really don't, because FIFA is not the game to be playing when you start getting nervous and get sweaty palms. We've got to just keep it calm. Let's just keep hold of the ball. Nothing stupid. Going to do something that City failed to do in the Champions League every year, which is not make any silly mistakes. The real City team seems to have a habit of shooting themselves in the foot, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. So here we go into KDB. Plays it into Bernardo. It's a good ball. Need a bit of support here. De Bruyne. That's a great ball through. We've worked this one, guys. Oh, yes, it's in. What a finish that is. Is it Kevin? It's Kevin De Bruyne. And what a finish. Great bit of football there. Little bit of interplay. We sucked them in. We sucked Real Madrid in. The defenders couldn't do anything. Look at it. It's just great interplay. Little pass. Opened up the angle. First touch out of his feet, Kevin, and then off the post and in. And that's it, guys. That is 4-1 on aggregate. Real Madrid aren't coming back from this. Manchester City are going to the Champions League final, guys. We're going to the Champions League final. I really didn't expect this today. I thought we were going to lose. I honestly did, because I've not played for so long. I didn't have faith, but I should have had faith. And it's looking like we are heading to the Champions League final, where we could play Liverpool or Atletico Madrid. We don't know who that is yet. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. But let's concentrate. We don't want any crazy FIFA moments where they score like 3 goals in the last minute or something daft, because it can happen. Got to block this one off. Nice play there by Raheem Sterling. And you see, we're just keeping hold of the ball. This is what's good. Keep hold of the ball. Don't let them have it. Great ball through. Here comes Gabby again. Great. Look at that back heel. Look at that for football. Here we go. Kevin's going to whack this one. I'm going to go for it. Oh, I went for a volley. I just fancied a nice little volley. Great dink over the top. Kevin hit it first time. I actually thought I was going to nestle in the bottom corner there. Courtois seemed to have it covered. He didn't even bother with it. I thought for a moment that was going to go in. Is Istanbul in this game? I'm not sure if Istanbul's in this game, to be honest. Not sure where this Champions League final. Chris Baker showboating, I like it. Yeah, a bit of showboating in the Champions League semi-final, Chris. That's how we roll. That is how we roll here on Man City Fan TV. You know, we're not getting sweaty palms over Europa League places like you see on other FIFA career modes. This is the real deal. And here we go. Here comes Bernardo. 73 minutes on the clock. Looking good now. We're looking really good. We're in total control of this one. Gabby Jesus has been fantastic, you've got to say. Gabby Jesus has been absolutely amazing in both legs. And this is decent now as well. Oh, I thought Kevin was going to go through there. Tracking back, Scarecrow. Look at that. That's one thing about Kyle Walker. He might have the head of a scarecrow, but he's absolutely rapid. And that's the only reason I do like him, because we don't have any pace. So, you know, he does give us pace, so I won't be too harsh on him. Although, for what he did recently, he deserves everything that's coming to him, so I'm not bothered. So there we go, good ball. Here we go, Mbappe. Mbappe, going to pull it back here. Kevin, oh, I like it. This is football to remember, guys. Look at this. Silky, silky football. You don't get better than that. Kevin De Bruyne again. It's his second goal of the game. The Ginger Prince makes it 2-0 to City in his semi-final. And that was showboating at his very best. Played the ball into the near side, back heel, and finished it. Great football. And we're through to the Champions League final, guys. You're watching it here live on Man City Fan TV. We're going to the Champions League final. Zinedine Zidane, my greatest ever player. He's not a happy man. Ocean Rage, get in. I told you, Ocean Rage, when we conceded that goal in the first leg early on, you said, here we go again. And I said, keep the faith, mate. You've got to believe in it. You've got to believe in it, mate. And we've pulled it out the bag. So here we go. Let's see it out. Let's give Real Madrid nothing. We don't want these cartel boys even having a goal at the Etihad. They're not even having a goal. And Gabby's gone. Oh, Gabby's gone. Bernardo. That's a good dink to the back. Raheem. Oh, I thought I was going to get in again for a moment. And keep working, Blues. I'm not letting them have anything. They're not taking anything from the Etihad. And there we go. Fantastic result. Absolutely amazing result. The players are celebrating on the pitch. Manchester City are through to the Champions League final. You think those fans would have celebrated a little bit more than that. They look like they were getting ready for an episode of Emmerdale. Well, that's it. We're through. We are through to the Champions League final. Ferhan Madrid are the best part of the bus team. Yeah, they did part of the bus actually quite a bit. Istanbul, here we come. Andy, make sure you don't play much prior to the final. Make 100 excuses before. Yeah, stay fresh. Well done, Kiam. Chris, well done. Cheers, guys. So let's go and see who we're going to be playing then in the final of the Champions League. Let's just do our press conference. You've got to do a press conference, haven't you? After winning the semi-final of the Champions League. Thank you, Catherine. Kiam, give us a wave. Kiam, give us a wave. I'm giving you a wave now. If you look, you'll see it. Do pay if you need excuses. Kiam for tips, yeah, definitely. What's Emmerdale? What's Emmerdale? I miss a bit. Oh yes, look, Atletico Madrid 2, Liverpool 1. Yes, I'm actually happy about that. I didn't want to play Liverpool in the final because I just don't like them. I don't want to see them on the screen. I don't want anything to do with that club. So I'm happy that they're not playing us in the final. We're going to be playing Atletico Madrid in the final. CT, Man City are trash. Well, not on this stream, mate. We just got to the Champions League final. So you're going to have to put that in your pipe, CT, and smoke it. Imagining this ever happening in real life. Yeah. whatever. Man City versus Atletico in the final. Well done, Kiam. You did amazing, mate. Thanks, Noah. So I'll just finish this press conference off, then we can take a look at the fixtures we're going to have coming up in episode 21. Yeah, CT's banter is really poor. Pretty embarrassing, really. Needs to work on his banter. You know, if I waited all day to come on a fan channel and give that banter, then I'd be pretty disappointed in my work. So let's go ahead and take a look at the calendar. So here we go. So in the last few games of the season, we've got Watford in the Premier League. We've got Norwich City. And then it's the big one, guys. The big one. Take a look at it. You've not seen it yet in real life, but you've seen it here on FIFA. Kiam has got the mighty Manchester City to the Champions League final on May the 30th against Atletico Madrid. So join us for episode 21, which will be the final episode of this season, where we're going to play the Champions League final. So a huge thank you to everyone for joining us today. Really appreciate you taking the time to come on and watch this and join this Champions League semi-final stream. Really appreciate it. We did it, guys. Manchester City are in the final. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification. And a big thank you to everyone for all your comments. If I haven't responded to everyone, I do apologise. It's hard when I'm playing at the same time, but I really do appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Take care, everyone, and keep safe. All the very best. Bye-bye.